All righty. Any pains or injuries before we start? Yes, lower back. Okay. So again, forward folding, just be careful. You have your block. So always a neutral spine when you're taking forward fold and even bending at the knees to reach down, okay? All right, let's sit up tall. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information is on the bottom of the video. And of course, all of this can be found on my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is mobility flow. This is specially geared toward people who are perhaps athletic or working with therapeutics to create more mobility, flexibility in their joints and their bodies in general. So for those of you who are athletes, this is a great class. Even if you're a beginner, this is a great class for you to start to work on flexibility and movement in general. All right, let's sit up tall. Also, if you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure you do modify or skip poses altogether and make some good decisions about what is appropriate and what is not appropriate for your body. All right, let's sit up tall. Palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. And start to draw your senses inwards, letting the inhales even out with your exhales. 3 ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes. Hello, guys. Come on in. So you can put your stuff there, and then you can take the spots over here, okay? All right. Hands facing up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side of the head. Pull gently to elongate. Switch hands to now. Yeah. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And take the chin back to center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. So any pains or injuries with you guys before we start? Okay. All right. Extending the legs forward, separating your feet, hands supporting to either side, and turn your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite shin on top of the other crossing of the legs. Inhale, raise the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Take it back up, legs forward and forward fold. Take it back up. May I make some adjustments, Jose? Can I move you over here? And then so now, can I move you like here? Because I can see, yeah, that's better. So now I can see everybody because I was missing so now completely before. All right? Good. Fantastic. All right. Make your way back up. Bend the knees. Grab the front of the shins. All right. So you're going to lean back around the spine. So for Erin, keep a neutral spine. Neutral spine. So for you, right? All right. For the rest of us, we're going to round the spine. On the inhale, lift your chest and broaden. Let's do that a few more times. Exhale, round the spine and lean back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And just hold it here for a few breaths. Allow the upper back to broaden. And then lift. Lift the sternum upwards toward the sky. And come back to neutral. Step the feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Wrap the left arm around the legs and right hand behind you and twist. Square back to center. With your left hand, grab the right foot, extend forward, and then let's twist again, looking behind you. Bowie, yes, Bowie. Square back to center. With your right hand, grab the inside of the right foot. You might want to bend the right knee and extend. So try to avoid the rounding of the spine, but instead lift the chest, come back to neutral spine, and maybe even leaning the head back slightly. Now, this is accessible for you, and you can balance. Shift back toward the sacrum, raise your left foot. So you can keep your left knee bending and stay here, right, and balance. If you can fully extend the left leg, fully extend the left leg. Right? If you need the left foot on the floor, you can stay with the left foot on the floor. All right, so balancing here is fine. And start to release. Step the feet to the floor. And again, separating your feet. And then round the spine to draw back. Lift your chest and broaden. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, round, and let's stay here this time. Inhale, lift and broaden. Come back to neutral. Walk your feet in together, inner thighs together. Wrap the arms around the shins, left hand behind you, twist. Look behind you. Take the gaze to look forward. With your right hand, grab the outside of the left foot and extend. And then once you have the extension and you're stable, again, look behind you to twist. Now look forward once again for balance. With your left hand, grab the inside of the left foot. So you can bend your left knee first, right? So you can shorten the leg, grab the foot, re-extend, sit up tall. So again, you want to avoid the rounding of the spine, but instead lift your chest, lean the head back slightly, coming back to a more neutral position. If this is easy for you, you can start to shift back toward the sacrum. Either keep the right foot on the floor, pick up the right foot, keeping the knee bent. Or if you can fully extend the leg, fully extend the leg. And begin to release, step the feet down. This time, separate your feet about max width, support with the hands back behind you. Pivot to your heels. Then windshield wiper your knees side to side. So you're bringing movement to your hips and to your lower back. Now, if you separate your feet wider, it'll be easier for you to windshield wiper your knees. Okay. All right, so the next time you drop your knees over to the right side, drop the knees all the way down and sit up tall. And you're going to twist to the right. Stay with your legs, come back to center, counter twist to your left. Square back to center, supporting with hands. Lift the knees, and again, reset to take a few more windshield wiper with your knees. All right, so these are simple, gentle, easy ways to bring movement to your hips and to your lower back. All right, so the next time you draw your knees over to the left side, lower the legs all the way down, and then sit up tall. Then start to twist to your left. Keep the legs as they are. Come back to center, counter twist to the right. Square back to center, support with your hands, lift the knees again, extend the legs forward, separating your feet about max width distance. Inhale, take the arms up high, keep a neutral spine as you reach forward. Now go only as far forward as you can keep a neutral spine. As soon as you start to round, then you've gone too far. I want you to maintain a neutral spine. Then once you hit your maximum, stay there and then just move your arms to either grab the inner feet or your inner legs. Re-lengthen with the support of the legs. Exhale, pull into the legs to draw forward a little bit more. Now, it all depends on your mobility, how far you go and how flat you go, right? So I want you to always maintain a neutral spine when you take a forward fold. All righty, make your way back up. 90-90. Draw your left heel in and the right leg back. So I want you to measure this out. The left hip lines up with the left knee, vertical line, parallel to the side of the mat. The shin is parallel to the front of the mat. So you have 90 degrees with the left leg, 90 degrees with the right leg. And you want to flex your feet for support. Hands to either side. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. So both hands framing the front leg. Yeah. Inhale, lengthen. Keep a neutral spine. Lean the torso forward about halfway. So as you lean forward halfway, you should start to feel the stretch to the outer left leg, outer left hip. So now, not so low yet. Let's keep it a little higher. So I want you to feel the difference between this 45-degree angle and then now keeping that neutral spine, lean forward a little bit more with a neutral spine. So as you lean forward and you're getting the thighs, the inner thighs to make contact with the belly, you should feel the outer left leg, outer left hip. Now keep your left hand on the floor. Reach your right hand forward. Grip the fingertips to the floor for traction. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach your right hand even further forward. So these incremental movements should start to allow you to feel for the subtlety of the stretch of the outer left hip, outer left leg. All right? Then with your right hand, walk your right hand to your left side. Support with your right hand, and then move your left hand further back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit, and continue to fold forward. You can always adjust your right hand to reach even further out. So the further you reach your right arm, the deeper you stretch. And walk it back in, lift the torso back up, keep the legs as they are, counter twist. Square back to center again. Left hand to the floor, right arm forward, and bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. One more time. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. You can take your right hand to the top of the left leg to give you more support, more resistance to twist deeper to your left. And release, square back to center. With the right foot, step the foot down to the floor. And this time I'll face you so the people on camera can see me better. You want to step the foot to the floor, and you want the foot to be about 1.5 feet forward and pivot to the heel. Right? The hands, again, framing your left leg in front of you. You're going to roll the right knee forward, roll the right knee back. So both arms to the inside of the right leg. Nope, that way. Yes. But right arm to the inside of the leg. Because when you roll the knee, right, you don't want the arm to be in the way, okay? So you want both hands, right hand, to the inside of the left leg. Yes. The right foot, rather than in front, behind. Behind. Yes. Right? So watch Margaret. Watch Margaret. You see where her footing is? The back foot, further back. Yeah. Right? So hands to either side of the left leg. So now I would say draw the heel in a little bit, because when the leg is too far forward and you're rolling, you see there's no action to the leg. If your foot is too close, then it's too compressed. So you want about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Right? All right, so there's a lot of confusion here, so watch me, right? So I'm going to face the same direction as you so that you can see, right? So the left leg, 90 degrees. The right leg, it's important for the placement of this, because if your foot is here, then you're in the wrong place. Your foot is behind you, to the side of you. Yes. And you want the foot slightly further out and pivoting to the heel. Both hands to either side of the left leg. Right? So now when you roll, you see how the movement can go into the hip joint without hitting the arm. Okay? So let's do that together. Both hands supporting. You're going to roll the right knee forward. You're going to roll the right knee back. Roll the right knee forward. Roll the right knee back. You see how it's going into your hip joint, right? Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back one more time. Roll forward. This time, roll back. Stay there with your right hand. Push your inner right thigh away. So you're getting a lot of stretch to the inner right thigh into the right hip joint. Okay, start to release. Let's take it to the other direction. So you're going to take 90-90. So the right thigh is parallel to the side of the mat. The right shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Same thing with the back leg. So 90 degrees, 90 degrees. You're going to take both hands to either side of the right leg, lengthen through the spine, and then lean the torso forward to a diagonal. So you want the spine to be lengthy so that you can feel for the stretch of the outer right leg, outer right hip. And you want the hands to be fully supporting. All right, so You're going to go a little bit deeper by leaning the torso further forward. Now your inner thigh and your belly making contact. And then reaching left arm forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. If you want to crawl the left hand further forward to get more stretch, you can. So now, Sveta, it's the other hand forward. Yes. And start to make your way back up. And then we're going to twist further to your right. Walk your left hand in. Walk your right hand further back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then if you want to go further, reach your left hand further out. Good. There you go, so now, good. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Square back. Right hand stays on the floor. Reach your left arm forward and bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. You can use your left hand to the top of the right leg for resistance to twist deeper. Square back to center. Supporting with the hands on the floor. You're going to step the left foot down. The heel should be lined up with the left feet, and the toes are pointing to the left side. The foot, I would say, is about 1.5 feet or 2 feet away from you, and flex to your heel. Good. And then, Sveta, yeah, good. I would say maybe Erin. The foot is a little bit further away. Yeah, good. Both hands to either side of the right leg for support. Then roll the left knee forward, roll the left knee back. Roll the left knee forward, roll the left knee back. Roll forward, roll back, roll forward, roll back. One more time. Roll forward. This time, when you roll back, stay there. Plant your right palm to the floor and gently push your left thigh away from you. So you're getting a lot of lengthiness to your inner left thigh going into your hip joint. All right. Start to release, and let's extend both legs forward again. With hands supporting to either side of you, I want you to turn the toes inwardly and hold it. So you're taking inner rotation with your thighs. Right? As you hold it, you should feel that there's a lot of intensity happening into the hips, right? Into your hip flexors. And then roll them outwardly and hold it there. Right? Rolling outwardly is probably a lot easier for most of us. Roll in and hold. And roll out and hold. Roll in and hold. Roll out and hold. Cross your shins. Inhale, reach your arms up. Keep a neutral spine as you lean forward, and then let the hands come to the floor. Keep the spine lengthy. Crawl the hands forward. Lengthen through your spine. If you have more, keep crawling to the point that your forearms can come down. If you can get even flatter, you can go flatter, perhaps maybe using both hands as fists and then resting your forehead. And start to release. Walk your hands back in. Shift back, raise your shins, keep your hands supporting. Flex your feet. You're going to open up the legs and then close. Open and close. Open and close. Lift the heels higher. Open and close. Open and close. One more. Open, close. Extend the legs if you can fully. Open and close. Open, close, open, close. Bend your knees, step the left foot down, right ankle on top of the left knee, and flex your right foot. Once you have that, step the foot in closer, sitting up taller. So you want to draw the heart center toward your right shin, and you want to flex your foot strongly. So this is a nice hip opener. Now you may remain here, or if you want to lift the hips into a tabletop, three-legged tabletop. Everything's optional. You take whatever is appropriate for you. And let's release. Extend the left leg forward. Sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. And then let's twist to the right. Stay twisting. Side bend. Right arm up and overhead. Leaning over your left leg for the side stretch. Take it back up. Right hand to the floor behind you. Step the left foot down. Standing on top of the right shin, reach your left arm back in space. All right, take the seat back down, square back forward. This time, draw the right heel back behind you. If you can, your legs are 90 degrees. If that is too tight for you, go for less than 90 and it's okay. The front leg is fully extended. All right, left hand to the floor, right arm is up, square over your left leg and forward fold. Grab the inside of the foot. All right, so again, try not to round the spine immediately, but instead keep a more neutral position and lean forward from there. So, Sveta, if you can't grab the foot, you can grab the leg. Right? So as long as you're supporting, right? So what happens is if you don't have the flexibility, you can't grab the foot. This is not very stable if your hand is just midair, right? Grab onto something and that will give you more support. All right, coming back up. And let's neutralize by twisting again to the right. And we're going to go deeper into the side stretch. Stay twisting. Side bend over your left leg. Reach your right arm overhead and extend. Now, if you're not able to come all the way down, you can always take the left hand to the floor in front of you for support as you reach your right arm overhead. And if you can bind the right hand to your left foot, you can bind the hand to the foot. And begin to make your way back up. Keep the legs, counter twist to your left. Square back to center. Swing the right leg forward. Now we're going to pretend that the left foot is a block. So we're going to use your hands for support, and we're going to do this to the leg. And what this does is this going into your hip joints, okay? So let's do that together. Hands are supporting. You can shift back just a little bit, raise your right leg. You're going to take the right leg over your left, cross it over, and come back to center. Cross it over, back to center. Let's do it 10 times. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. 6, center. 7, center, 8, center, 9, center, 10, center. Stay here and up and down. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 3, lower. 4, lower. 5, lower. 6, lower. 7, lower. 8, lower. 9, lower. 10, lower all the way down. Right leg extended. Sole of the left foot in the right thigh. Sorry, we took the ankles to knee first. Step the right foot in. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure you flex your left foot. Walk it in. Sit up tall. Good. Make sure everyone flex your left foot. So the toes pull back is flexing. Good. And then if you took it into tabletop, press your heels down and your hands down and lift the hips. Aaron, that looks really good. And take the seat down. Go ahead and extend the right leg forward. Now, Janu Shirshasana. Sole of the left foot to inner right leg. Right hand to the floor for support. Left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward. You can grab the foot. You can grab anywhere to the right leg. And take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Yes, that way. Jessica, that way, yeah. Stay twisting. We're going to side bend over the right leg. So lean the torso over your right leg, left arm overhead, and extend. And take it back up. Reach your left hand behind you. Step the right foot down. Pivot to the top of the left shin. Reach your right arm back in space. And extend. You want to reach, reach, reach through your right fingertips. Get lengthy through that right side. And take the seat back down. Square back to center. Carry your left leg back behind you. Get the legs to 90 degrees if you can. Less than 90 for those of us who have tighter hips. Then right hand to the floor. Left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward again, grabbing your foot, ankles or your shins, whatever you can hold on to. Keep a neutral spine as you make your way forward. So Erin, I think if you switch hands, right hand to the floor, left hand forward, might give you better support. Yeah, that's right. Right? Don't you feel a little bit more stable that way? Yeah, good. All right, so again, you don't have to grab a foot anywhere along the leg. As long as you're feeling for the stretch, it's good enough. Now, Sveta, make sure that the toes point straight up. That's right. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Stay twisting. Side bend over the right leg. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Either keep extending or binding hand to foot. If you need the right hand on the floor for support, you can take the right hand to the floor for support. If you took the bind of hand to foot on the first side, try to bind again. And start your release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the right. Square back to center. Carry your left leg forward. So again, we're going to use that right foot as a block. Hands are slightly behind you. You can lean back just a little bit. Then pick up the left foot. Cross it over. Take it back to center. Cross over. Center. 3. Center. 4. Center. 5. Center. 6. Center. 7. Center. 8. Center. 9. Center. 10. Center. Stay here. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 3. Lower. 4. Lower. 5. Lower. 6. Lower. 7. Lower. 8. Lower. 9. Lower. 10. Lower all the way. Soles of feet together. Knees apart. Draw the heels in. And then let's butterfly your knees just a little bit. And then come back to stillness. Inhale, lengthen. Keep a neutral spine the best you can. Exhale, lean forward. You can press your elbows to your inner thighs for additional hip opening. All right, so try not to immediately round, but instead a neutral spine to lean forward. All right, take it back up. Keep the left heel in. Again, supported with the hands back behind you slightly. Then pick up the right foot. Flex your right foot strongly. Extend and bend. Extend, bend. Extend, bend. Extend, bend. 5, bend. 6, bend. 7, bend. 8, bend. 9, bend. 10, bend. Extend again. Stay here and roll in, roll out. Roll in, roll out. 5 times. Roll in, out is 3. Roll in, out is 4. Roll in, out is 5. Bend your right knee, step it down. And then soles of feet together. Hands roll outwardly behind you. Lift your chest. Broaden, gently looking up. So we're giving the spine and the lower back a little bit of a rest. All right, release second side. So readjust your right heel in. Hands slightly back behind you. I think pointing the fingertips forward is a little bit easier than fingertips pointing back in this position. All right, so leaning back slightly, flex your left foot, pick up the foot. Extend, bend, extend, bend. 3, bend. 4, bend. 5, bend. 6, bend. 7, bend. 8, bend. 9, bend. 10, bend. Extend, roll in, roll out. Roll in, roll out. 3, out. 4, out. 5, out. Bend your knee. Soles of feet together. Walk your feet slightly further forward this time. Tadasana. Inhale, lengthen. This time, when you take the forward fold, you can round. You can keep your feet, your hands grabbing your inner feet, or you can thread your arms underneath, and then round your back even more. And make your way back up. So we're going to take frog. People on this side, turn your torso this way. People on this side, turn your torso that way, so that your knees can stay on the mat. That's right. All right? So you want the knees to be pretty wide, but not so wide that you're like in pain, right? And you want to flex your feet and then press the inner feet to the floor. Your hands can be slightly forward, all right? So you're going to draw the seat back slightly, and then draw the hips forward. Draw the seat back slightly. Draw the hips forward. I went too wide. Draw the seat back slightly. Draw the hips forward. Draw the seat back. Draw the hips forward. One more time. Draw the seat back. Draw the hips forward. This time, draw the seat back and stay drawing back. And then let the hips get heavy so you can feel for the inner hip joints. And for those of us with tight hips, this is like tough. All right, now lean it back forward. You can walk your hands slightly forward to take this into a back bend. Draw it back this time. When you get to neutral, you can go even wider with your knees and maybe your forearms down. And then again, once you get here, let the hips get heavy. Right? These are frog poses. So this is for inner hips, inner thighs. Now you may remain here. If you feel even more, you can inch your knees a little bit wider, adjust your feet accordingly, and then let the hips get even heavier. Oops, you okay there? It's tough. So yes, come in and out. One way of dealing with that is if you fold the mat, the front side and the back side in, you can double up your mat. But for now, we're going to come out anyway in a second, so just stay put for a second. All right, let's start to come out. Walk your knees in. And then sit on top of the shins for a few breaths, allowing the hips to quiet down. All right, and let's side bend. Right hand to the floor, left arm up to side bend. Draw back up to center, bend your left elbow. Left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, take it back up 5 times. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, take it back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up one more time. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, take it back up. Stay here. Reach your left elbow up. Reach your right hand back behind you. Either just taking your hand to your lower back and stay here. Or if you can reach your right hand to the upper left shoulder blade and make contact into the Gomukhasana bind, then take the bind. If that's not for you, just reach your right arm to your lower back, left hand to the upper back. Right? So it all depends on your level of flexibility in the shoulders. All right, and the reconstruction of the joints. Release your binds. Take the right hand into a fist. Extend the right arm out. De-rotate your fist so that the palm face upwards toward the sky. Bend your right elbow. Release your right hand. Extend the right arm up. Extend the left arm up. Left hand to the floor. Side bend to your left. Take it back up to vertical. Bend your right elbow. Right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, take it back up. 3 more times. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up. One more time. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up. Stay here. Lengthen the spine. Left hand behind you, either to your lower back or reaching your left hand to the upper right shoulder blade. If you can take the bind of Gomukhasana. If you cannot, just your right hand to the upper back, left hand to your lower back. Now notice in this Gomukhasana arms, right? The right arm and the left arm. Notice how they're rotated. So when you come out of the pose, you want to de-rotate everything in a very systematic manner, right? So that's reconstruction of the joints. All right, let's come out of the pose, release your binds. Left hand to a fist. Extend the left arm out. De-rotate your fist so the fist rolls upwards toward the sky. Bend your left elbow. Expand your fingers. Reach up with your left arm, reach up with your right arm, and release. So that's reconstruction of the joints, okay? All right, so roll yourselves back forward, hands to the floor, tuck the toes under, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out, side to side. All right. Take it back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Inhale, kick it up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step it forward. Warrior one. Ground the back heel down and arms up high to extend. So Jessica, back heel down to the floor. Yeah, that's your warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. One more time. Inhale, reach up, keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee. This is warrior one. Open up the arms, open up the hips for warrior two. So now, in your warrior, the back heel is down. If your back heel is up, this is a lunge. This is different than this, okay? So warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Right arm can come to the top of the leg or hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle. Right hand to the top of the shin or to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Take your time. It's okay. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it. If you need to stay a little bit lower, stay a little bit lower. And take it all the way down. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, step it forward. Warrior one. Ground the back heel down to the floor, square the hips forward, arms up high is your warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, reach up, keep the arms reaching. Bending the front knee, this is your warrior one. Open up the arms, open up the hips for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. You can modify it. Elbow to top of the knee or the full pose. Left hand to the floor, right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Then lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Left hand to top of the shin or left hand to the floor, right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. And again, lower all the way down to the belly. So a second variation on that progressive cobra. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, stay there. Press into your hands, lift up a little higher. Press into your hands, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it. And release all the way down. Child's pose, seat toward the heels and fold. And then down dog. Pigeon, left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Inch your right knee further back to lower your hips. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. And then on the exhale, make your way forward. You can stay in your forearms. You can make pillows to the hands and rest your forehead. All right, begin to walk your hands back in. Lift the torso back up. Shift it back to your down dog and walk it out side to side. And second side, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Draw the right knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor. Inch your left knee further back. Walk your hands in. Elongate through the spine. Once you have all that set up, make your way forward. And start to make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under. Press it back to your down dog and walk it out side to side. And then walk your feet forward toward your hands. Just come to Yogic Squat. Walk your feet wide. Toes are wider than your heels. Try to keep the heels down. Let's take a squat. And then let's take the feet down. It's back behind you. Extend the legs forward. Slowly lower onto your back. Recline twisting. Draw the left knee in, hugging your left knee in. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. Take it back to center again. Hug both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet separate, toes are turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in. Start to move the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. And let's take a non-dominant shin on top, reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name again is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video. And again, all of this can be found through my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.